This isn't something that is meant to be read. It's just part of what you can find about cybersecurity that's out there. I mean, presidents have released executive orders. There have been all sorts of documents released. Different companies say they have a standard, and they release a number, and the FDA says it's a good standard. Then they try to sell it and say that, I mean, there's so much reality around cybersecurity, but there's also a lot of hype, a lot of fear, right? A lot of people can say, you know, you just walk around with your Bluetooth on, and someone can go in and just, you know, kill someone. Part of the issue is that from a hacker's perspective, one person in a hospital randomly isn't really their target. If they're really evil, they're looking at bigger targets and things like that. But you still need to lock it down. And if you follow the processes for safety critical code, you will eliminate the cybersecurity threat. And then you can go ahead and do your testing. And the best practices, really, if you've done all the steps that we have talked about, you have to have a plan in place still to say, how do you know there was an attack? What do you do about it? How quickly can you get back up and running? And all this has to be documented. And then, of course, do some penetration testing just to double check. If there's no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, usually the hardware will have a JTAG. So that's an engineering connection that's done and left on the board for service people to come in. And a lot of people just don't really think about that. They think about what it has as user interfaces, the Wi-Fi that's in the hospital, or a Bluetooth to connect to a device that may be attached to someone. But there are other pieces and parts in this system and device that you have to look at, and there are rules to follow about locking that down and not letting it be physically accessed as well.
Thank you for watching another snippet from my presentation at the Medical Device Conference in Chicago. Remember, the processes and procedures are dictated very clearly by both the FDA and in Europe, MDR. General Digital is here to support you if you need your product to market faster, safer, and with less cost. Thank you. Contact me at the number or email on the screen.